Thanks for visiting Bella's Vistas. Please like and subscribe. Click the notification bell as well. Well, this is it. We're in Yellowstone Park. It's like there's no city or anything in between. You just go from Grand Teton right into Yellowstone. Probably have to show our park pass up ahead here. We're driving through an old forest fire here. Driving through Yellowstone Park, headed for Old Faithful. Shouldn't be too long now. At Old Faithful, and I'm just waiting for things to warm up. It shouldn't be too long now. The first eruption was just over, and now it's getting ready for the next one. I have to wait about something like 90 minutes between eruptions. Just sitting here waiting in the shade. Now it's taking off. Look at that. I did a bunch of still shots while things were happening, and I shot some video along with it. It's just an amazing thing to watch. Unbelievable sprouts of water going up into the air and steam, and everybody's just so amazed watching what's going on. Here's some of the still shots that I got. I love the fountain up against the clouds. I picked my position so that the spray would be right against the clouds. See how it's sort of blending in. I think it's just a fantastic thing to watch. It's truly one of the great wonders of the world. Look at that. Just amazing. It just sort of let up for a second, and then there were some puffs of steam here and there. There's like 2 or 3 big blasts that come out. Then we took a little drive around the park to look for some animals. There's lots of bison all around the place. There's some bears as well. But the bear pictures that I saw were shot on the highway, and I've had such good luck in Haines, Alaska, and Yellowknife and other places photographing the grizzly bears. If you want to see some of my bear photographs, check out Driving the Dempster or Haines, Alaska. There's so many rock formations here. Like, be driving along and you'll see bubbling steam and hot lava and sulfur springs and amazing stuff. It's just unbelievable. Driving along and you see a hot spring like this with water just gurgling up. There's so many people around, it's hard to get any good audio of things, but you just make do. Just try to have fun and get what best you can get out of it. It's been an amazing trip. Look at this volcanic hell. It's just unbelievable. I mean, look at that. Steam and sulfur smoke coming up from everywhere. And then you'll see a spring or waterfalls through the trees. It's just amazing where you have green and life on one side and waterfalls and things like a Bridal Veil Falls, and then you'll have the sulfur and everything. Driving, lots and lots of driving through the park. It's awful busy. Never get tired of driving. Everybody's stopped. I heard about Yellowstone being very busy this year. Really, really super busy. There's some geysers going off on the left up here. I just finished with Old Faithful. What footage I got there. Up ahead, you'll see some steam on the left. There's some kind of geysers going off up ahead of us here on the left of the road. It's unbelievably amazing. Now, this is what I came to see. Here we are at Artist Point on the southern rim. I want to photograph this. I shot this many years ago, and I had to come back and see it again. Second day, we came back to the southern rim to Artist Point and took a few exposures. At the southern rim, I decided I'd take some still shots and also do a time lapse. You can see the rainbow here. The rainbow comes and goes. So I set up my tripod, put the video camera on there, and set it for a time lapse. Here you can see 2 hours and 20 minutes compressed into a few seconds. Look at the clouds going by and the water coming down. You can watch the sun move across the landscape. I thought it would be nice if it was marked. And There's the sun. There's the rainbow. Look, there's the rainbow. Wow. Now we went back to Artist Point to photograph the locations that I wanted to get, that I shot some 35 years ago. Look at that falls. It's just amazing seeing the water coming through the rocks. Yellowstone formations in Yellowstone Park. Really something to see. I'm so glad that I got to come back here and redo things. I've been working on some of my old negatives to try and pull the most I could out of these, but the digital photographs and my new technology, new lenses and things make it so much better. So glad to be back here. I'm really lucky to be able to make this trip twice. I mean, a lot of people would never get to see this, but to see it twice in my lifetime, phenomenal. I'm amazed every time I look around at the scenery here. To be able to go from landscapes to wildlife, to see the bison in their natural habitat, then to see the rocks and the formations, waterfalls, trees. You got something of everything here in Yellowstone Park. You've got pastoral scenes, you've got rugged mountains, waterfalls, yellow rock, and it's unbelievable. I just can't believe that something like this exists. Theodore Roosevelt said something about his park that didn't seem like it really belonged on this planet, but imagine that being in the same park as the waterfalls and the lava and hot springs. Look at that. First you've got pastoral scenes, then you've got something like this. Look at that steam. This is Mammoth Springs. Look at the steam coming off of that and the heat and the sulfur smell. It's unbelievable. Just amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. I don't know what's causing all the bright yellow there and the different colors, but it sure is amazing to see. I'm so impressed. So many things to see here in the park. It's just unbelievable. Look at all those patterns in the rock, the yellow stone and the blue water. And those springs are very hot too. And then you've got some old trees like this, all just dead, but pretty amazing. I'm very taken with this. This is something I really like. Wow, I'm so impressed with this. It's a phenomenal place to be. I'm really, really liking it. So fun to travel around here. Thanks for visiting Bella's Vistas. Please like and subscribe. Click the notification bell as well.